Never wanna let you up. I never wanna let you up. I never wanna let you up. Nigga. What's up with it? What's up with it? What's up, Red? Morning, morning, morning. What's up with it, Red? Good evening, good evening. My bad. Good evening. Shout out, Gris Baby. What's up with it? Christopher Slaughter. What's up with it, my guy? What's up with it? What's up with it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Mr. Bo Hango. What's up with it? El Paso in the building, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We gonna let this thing go 2 minutes, man, so we get going. Uh Dwayne Parker, what it do? Shout out to Dwayne Parker, man. Shout out to everybody that came inside the chats. Y'all know how we doing it, man. Man, we just keeping it real, homie. Yeah, yeah. But everybody, come on in, man. Come on in. We gonna kind of talk about it a little bit. Everybody got their different opinions about this situation, and I got mine. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is this here. You know, everybody ain't gotta agree. Everybody ain't gotta agree. You know, it's just how the game go. Everybody ain't gotta agree. You hear me? We all got our own mind. We all got our own way of thinking and everything. So I don't want nobody to feel like how they feel is wrong or none of that. I don't want none of that. Uh, but I'm gonna say what I say, and however y'all feel, man, y'all in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I might bring somebody up to let me know how they feel. Uh, what Dominique? Yeah, y'all know Dominique. He a school teacher, man. He always popping in with me. But I'm gonna say something though. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Oh, there it is. I'm back. Yeah, yeah, I'm back, man. Yeah, yeah. Say y'all listen. I got Dominique in here too, y'all. I got Dominique in the building. So Dominique, it's your perfection. So, I'm gonna let Dominique speak first. Matter of fact, I'm finna let Dominique speak. And let me see what he got to say. It's what I'm gonna do. This is a school teacher, y'all. He is a school teacher. Yeah, I'm gonna let Dominique come up real quick, and I want to hear what he got to say. Cause Dominique a school teacher. You know, he literally dealing with these kids. You know what I'm saying? And he deal with a lot of kids that got. You know, oh, there you go, right here.
Do, and we was talking about this today about teachers. We don't have any backbone when it comes to teachers. Like I was telling one of my co-workers, it could have been me. I would have did the same exact thing because the kids are not taught respect at home, and they feel like they should be able to talk to the teacher any kind of way. And I blame the black parents. A lot of us, you hear a lot of the black parents saying, "Oh, they shouldn't have touched my child." When we was growing up, we never was disrespectful to our teachers. We never told them, give me my effing phone back. We went home and told our parents that we had an effing problem with a teacher. Now society has fucking lost their mind. For anybody who think that is acceptable for a kid to do what she did, if a kid would have did me like that, I probably would have did the same exact thing, dude. Because as teachers, we don't have no backing. They always supporting us kids over this mess right here. I don't see nothing wrong she did, because we got to learn and let these kids learn respect. They think they can talk to you any kind of way without no repercussion. I'll tell people this all the time: put yourself in that teacher position. If a teacher of a kid was putting their hand on you, what would you do? You'll feel some type of way, wouldn't you? But we're gonna have these parents, especially in our black community. Oh, she shouldn't never. She reacted. We human too. Teachers dealing with mental issues as well, and have to deal with responsibility that the parents should be doing. But I always tell parents this when I'm going in the conference: you can't tell me your kid is ain't acting like this at home. Yes, it is. They doing the same exact thing they doing to the teachers that they doing at home, and that's why they get mad when these cops go outside their head, because you can't tell them nothing at a young age. Then they want to go out there and march and talk about Black Lives Matter. The same shit they do with teachers, they do the same thing with the cops, and they get mad when the cops do knock them out. Dewberry, it's sad, bro. As an educated person, it's sad each and every day you got to walk on eggshells with these students and kids. And the black parents are the first one to go to the district board, the school board, to turn you in. They don't never want to hold these kids to accountability. So when they get grown, they're not used to accountability because they ain't been taught at home the accountability. If I always tell my daughter, if you got a problem with an adult, you come let me know. Be respectful, but you come let me handle that. But we didn't got away from it, dude. I see it every day, bro.
I'm with you. Now I'm with you.
It's sad.
Like I tell everybody, everybody got their own opinions about it, right? Now, with you saying that, right, this is what I gotta say. I see more black parents. I see more blacks nowadays. They only want to get active when something like that happens, but they not never active when the teacher called and say, "Hey, man, your kid is failing in his class. Hey, your kid is he's not doing this, or he's in class, he's being disruptive." They don't respond to that. They never come up to the school to try to make sure that they sit down with the teacher. They sit down with the they don't do that, right? So when I saw this, right, it's just me. I look at this like this, homie. A kid that's inside the school is just like a kid that's on these streets. You raise
Yeah.
your hand and you hit a grown person, you gonna get your motherfucking ass knocked out. You gonna get
Dude,
your ass knocked out. And
you
that, and
should.
that,
They don't feel, dude. The thing about it is they don't feel nobody now. You got kids who will sit up and cuss in front of grown-ups. One thing I tell these kids when I work with, I was bad, but I was never disrespectful. It's different from being bad and disrespectful. I could take a kid being bad, but as far as him being effing disrespectful, thinking that he grown, he can sit up and cuss, and the parents think the shit is cute, is unacceptable, bro. I put my hard fucking work. I'm in my office, hard sweat and tears, dealing with kids for the last 15 years. This is my passion. I don't do it for the money. I do it for the love, because they don't have a lot of black males teachers, that they don't have a lot of black male father figures that they can look up and see something. Do you think I'm perfect? No. But I want the kids to know you can overcome everything. I can tell you my testimony now. I was third grade. I didn't never think I would be teaching and coaching or doing anything. This is a dream and a testimony. If you put fucking hard work in it, you could be whatever. I was labeled why this, but I persevered with hard work. And I always tell my kids, you can do anything you put your mind to, but it starts with us at home. These women need to let the man be man to these fathers, start using these kids against the father, vice versa. We got a lot of soft kids because the parents want to give them everything that they didn't have. That's what's been got wrong with it. And society want us to be so fucking soft now. It's not saying a woman can't raise a child, but it's something about a man seasoning and a man voice in these kids at a young age that the kids could say, X, Y, and Z, I know I ain't going to do that. But the women think, oh, I don't need a man to raise my child. That's a effing lie from the piss of hell, Dewberry. It's a lie. And until we start learning that, we'll be better off as a community. But as black folks, we got to do better. We have to do better, dude. And I hate to say that, man. I hate to talk about our race, but we always talk about everything else. But we got to worry about our own, because these kids are disrespectful and they don't fear nothing, Dewberry. He must be lost. Dewberry, is something wrong with your live? Something wrong with the live, do? I'm on a call. Do what? Dewberry, what's up? Tell Mr. Dewberry, hey. Hey, Mr. Dewberry. Mr. Dewberry. Mr. Dewberry.
You cheat.
Yes. I don't teach. It went on.
But you lie. But you lie.
Who that is? Who you looking for, Mr. No?
Nobody.
They looking for nobody.
Yeah, I had a phone call, man. My bad. Yeah, my bad. I had a phone call, man. My bad, man. My bad. My bad. My bad. Yeah, man. I'm back. If y'all hear me, give me a thumbs up, man. If y'all hear me, give me a thumbs up. Y'all hear me, give me a thumbs up, man. If you couldn't hear me, give me a thumbs up. I ain't gonna be on here too long because I want to jump back on here, but okay, big. All right, big. Now let me tell y'all something, right? Hold on, let me give it a drop the link because I mean I know some more people might have their own opinion, but I'm gonna drop it right now. But y'all gotta wait. I gotta say what I gotta say though. Y'all gotta say what I gotta say. Yeah. Oh, there it is. My boy down.
Say, hey, Mr. Dewberry, how you doing? He ain't hear you. You can
Hey,
go get some. Hey, dude, I'm back. Go get some. Dude, I'm back, man.
yeah.
I just want to let everybody know, man. I know you cut out, but at the end of the day, Dewberry, as black folks, we have to do better, man. As a teacher, just any profession, we got to do better. When you hear people say it takes a village, it's not a village. Now, you better not say nothing to a kid that could be doing wrong. A parent will beat you mad, Dewberry, if you say something. That's when I grew up. That's what a village was. We as blacks, we didn't lost it, man. And I know it's some great I ain't trying to make an argument out of with no female. It's some great single mothers, but it's something about a man's father towards these kids that it's something that just grew. I just made my opinion. Hearing that male father figure, a male mentor in these kids' life, because all we see is destruction with the rappers. We all us want to be athletes. All us want to be rappers. You don't never hear about nobody want to be a lawyer, nothing like that. That's all they preach. And our kids are reading at a third grade reading level, man.
Facts. Facts. Nah, real talk. I'm like I said, I'm with you, man. Because this shit real, homie. This shit real. Like. I'm gonna look at it the way I look, but I want to hear, Mr. Nigga, what's up, my guy?
Hey, Mr. Dewberry, what's happening, brother?
Man, what's happening, man? Run it down to me, man. What's going on? Let me
Man,
know something, man.
see, I got to be honest because I ain't seen the video, but I've been reading and talk about it. And
Yeah.
what I'm not hearing is that the teacher was in fear for their safety, and they was defending themselves. They was defending themselves from being hurt severely by the student. What I'm hearing is a retaliation to physical reaction to a verbal confrontation. Now,
Uh-huh.
the student may have swung on the teacher, but it's a certain way that teacher got to react, being in the role of the teacher. At
Uh,
least that's my perspective.
I'm gonna say this right. This what I'm gonna say. There's no. I don't know why people think that teachers or anybody have a professional way of defending themselves. Teachers
But
don't go through
I
defensive
agree.
classes. Teachers go through classes to learn how to teach.
Right,
Teachers shouldn't have to worry about a child coming inside there and hitting on her.
right.
that
Another
that woman
teacher
didn't do
just
nothing wrong. I don't give a damn what
another
nobody
teacher
say.
just got shot. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be realistic about this shit. Like, and I'm being real. I'm being real because I came from an area where I know a lot of guys that jumped on teachers. I know guys that jumped on the principal. You know what I'm saying? That principal didn't deserve to get his ass kicked, my nigga.
No,
That's like this lady. This lady come to teach you. We lose respect for the ones that's out here trying to raise our kids, man. We lose respect for the one that's out here trying to make our kids go to the next level. They don't already ain't making enough money. We have no respect for nobody that's trying to raise these kids, homie. We have more respect for these rap niggas. We got more
Facts.
respect for these bullshit ass gangsta ass niggas than we do for our teachers that's out here right now that's putting their life on the line. So when
That,
I saw that video, that shit, it hit me a certain way because when I saw that young girl swing and hit that teacher and grab at her, my nigga, man, I would have lost my motherfucking mind if a nigga, I don't give a damn. I was
right,
15 years old when I caught my body, man.
right.
Hey, Dewberry, I told my principal today, she said, this is what she said when she first looked at it. She said, Coach, if one of them kids would have put your hand on you, I already know what you'd have did. Yeah, because you didn't lost, you went from a child to adult when you put your hand on me. So I ain't thinking like you a child. That's what some of the people don't understand. Them licks hurt. That girl swung and hit that girl, that lady, them licks hurt. They hollering about, oh, she should have handled it a different way. What? When you're in the heat of the moment, you don't know what way you can handle it. These kids coming, they don't have no respect for you. She walked behind. If you read, because reading is fundamentals, because everybody's just assuming that lady said she walked across her behind her desk numerous times. Reason why she took her phone because she kept taking pictures of the teacher. If y'all do your homework and read, and she took her phone, and that's when the young lady got upset and told her to give her phone back, and then that's when all the incident happened. But y'all gonna always blame it on the teachers. We gotta be held accountable. But we don't hold these.
Y'all ain't you said y'all a couple times. Y'all ain't done nothing. I'm just saying to the point where was it a certain time where that woman where the teacher could have separated herself from the student or got additional resources? Was it additional
She
resources?
she was calling. She was calling. She was calling for help.
So
So
so the student didn't leave the room. Why didn't the teacher leave the room?
my understanding, looking at it, when I got a question. You in the heat of the moment. You're not thinking like that. When you just not.
I'm in the heat of a moment, and I'm a professional that works with children. So I got to have my mind set a certain kind of way. I can't be like, well, I might be out and some random kid or whatever might run up on me there. This is my profession. And if my constitution say, well, fuck this job, fuck my reputation, I'm whooping this kid that they violated me, and I'm gonna whoop some respect.
So you what? Mr. What? I can't really see Mr.
To the kid, because this kid disrespect.
So me personally, if you was in that situation, you tell me how you would handle it.
I would have knowing that's when they walking behind around my desk and shit like that. Let me get up out of here. So I see that this is the kid. This kid is not here has reasonable rational thought. I'm adult, I do.
So you just walk out. That's easy said and done. I've been doing this for
If she would have got that room, we wouldn't be talking about this shit because this shit wouldn't have happened.
bro. I've been in a situation not similar to that.
You talking about this woman here. We're not talking about you. You talking about this.
I'm talking about because I'm a teacher and I'm putting my head on how teachers how I would have reacted in that situation because I've been in that situation before. So I guess I'm assuming that you think we should, as teachers, we should take shit from kids so they could talk to us and do any kind of thing we want. Anything.
You said talk. You said
Man,
talk. What I'm saying is that if it's a kid that's whooping on you and you are fear for your life and your safety, fight back. You damn right. I ain't say not do that. I never said not do that. I said you can get away from the situation where you're gonna stay in a situation yeah. It's like when you say you're a teacher, but you right now you got in your mind that if a certain situation, circumstance happens, you gonna whoop.
No, I'm saying I'm going to defend myself. That's what I'm going to do. Because if a child feel like if a child feel like they got that much disrespectful to raise their hand and want to hit a grown up, they got the right to get their head beat in. Because when you hit a grown folk and you feel like
you talk about this situation when you put your situation with that situation. So you talking about well, if the situation is
your phone breaking up.
walking around.
The phone breaking up.
Just like you said, like you described, and taking pictures or whatever. That's even a bigger reason to get out the room. The motherfucker
well, how you gonna get out the room if you leave all the other kids?
I don't think you understand what happened. I don't think that people really understand what went on.
No.
First of all, man, I'm a grown goddamn man. If I tell you don't do something, and I'm being polite and telling you, and you still doing it, and then I say, hey man, give me that phone. When I grab your phone, hey, sit down. Once you jump up on me and you start coming towards me aggressively,
Facts.
and I'm telling you to sit down,
Facts.
and I'm calling for bag up,
right.
and I'm telling you to sit down, and the first thing you do is throw a punch at me.
I'm knocking the hell out you.
The first thing you do is throw a punch at me.
Thank you, dude. Facts.
Homie, we done lost all kinds of, I done lost all respect. I done lost all respect for you, little mama.
Barry, I'm glad you said it. That's what I'm trying to tell him.
No, listen what I'm saying, though. So I done lost respect for you, and I done lost respect. I don't say, homie, I will go blank. And the reason why is because of this here. I'm already getting underpaid. I'm already doing something your goddamn mama should be doing. And that's teaching your ass respect. I'm already doing all this. And what I get in return is for you to feel like it's okay for you to put your goddamn paws on me. No. You need to ask for it. See, I was brought up in a different era. See, I was brought up in an era where them niggas in the hood, my uncle them chastise us. Yeah. You did what? And they'll go to chastising our ass.
Yeah.
I was brought up in that era where we got our ass kicked by old men. See, I don't give a damn. My mama gonna say, what he do? Beat his motherfucking ass, and when you get home, I'ma beat your motherfucking ass. And then my daddy gonna say, I'ma beat your ass when I come up there. See, homie, we done got so far away from the reality of this shit.
Yo.
We done got so far away from the reality of this shit, homie. And you know what? And these kids know that. These kids sitting back saying themselves, oh yeah, they can't hit us. They can't do nothing to us. We can say fuck them. We can tell them to eat our goddamn coochie. We can tell them to do whatever the fuck they can say. My nigga, it done got to the point where I seen a goddamn a young man knock a principal slap out. Knocked him out. And all the principal kept saying, hey man, stop. Man, that nigga hit the principal. Boom, and knocked him out. I said to my motherfucking self, God damn, homie,
There
that
is
shit right.
lack
So
of socialization skills learned in the home environment. When you take you home, you leave just like CW say, you leave it. The kid leave the house hungry and had a decent breakfast. That motherfucking kid mad by 10 o'clock. So
That's why you do what I do for 14 years. You go out there and get them food.
I try not to interrupt nobody.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
As the professional who got all the training, and then you got teachers had to go to psychology class, all kind of shit from my understanding. So it's like you in a situation where if you know that your temperature is boiled up, not even your temperature is boiled up enough where you know that you feel like you might swing. You see it in the kid. You see the kid ready to do something. Wouldn't it be the responsible thing to do is just to get away from the situation? Now I understand, like if you get stole on, your reaction, anybody's reaction is to get them up off of it. But this seemed like to be like the young bull and the old bull circling, from. And I mean, I understand the era you're talking about. I was raised in that same era. I got my ass whooped countless types of ways: broomsticks, tension cords, switches, belts, fists, chops to the throat. My old man was present, even though he had his way or whatever, and it is a certain type of constitution that came with it. But when we look back at our generation, look at the generation we didn't put forth from getting our ass whooped. So what it's got to be some other type of solution than what it. So lack of socialization skills at the household. The house is fucked. The black home is broken. Morals and values, and lack of cultural norms. Aside from the hip hop elements of gangsterism and violence and sexuality. I don't mean to go too far into it, man. I'm sorry for talking so that. But that's just where I see it.
I'm not.
I
Hey,
want you to go see the video.
no, I just think you go see the video, you'll have more
I want
respect
you to
of.
go see the video, brother. That's
Yeah, yeah,
once
but
you see the video.
I want to know.
Man, I'm not letting I'm not letting no kid talk to me any kind of way and feel like I'm threatening on my job. I'll lose my job before I let get disrespected and the kid put their fucking hands on me. That's you. How you handle is how you handle. How I handle. I'm not letting no kid put their hands on me. All that psychology and all this, you should have handled it different way. That's BS. If a kid is grown enough to put their hand at an adult, they're grown enough to get knocked the hell out. That's my opinion.
Okay.
One thing about it, I know is this here. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I done seen too many young niggas put niggas ass to sleep.
Yeah.
And I'll be damned if we keep on letting these little motherfuckers disrespect us. Do y'all understand how sometimes you and you know what? These young niggas ain't listening to the teachers no more. You know why? Because you got so many young teachers, they wanna, hey, Johnny, sit down, Johnny. Fuck you, bitch. Hoe ass bitch.
They
Johnny,
don't
come on, Johnny. Why you acting like that, Johnny? Fuck you, bitch. Shut your hoe ass up. Nigga, okay. Well, that's not working. Johnny, soon as Johnny say, shut up, bitch. Now you get your motherfucking ass out the class with your funk ass. Get your motherfucking ass out of here, nigga.
Yeah, Johnny got to get up out of here.
Get your motherfucking ass up out of here right motherfucking now. Yeah, you gotta say, homie,
Johnny got to get
living in a time where you
nipping
gotta,
it in the bud. You nipping it in the bud. My fault.
you
Go ahead.
gotta connect the energy. When I saw that lady was trying to connect the energy by trying to be peaceful.
Right.
Baby, please go sit down.
Right.
Now get my motherfucking phone. Baby, go sit down. Nigga, I don't want to get my motherfucking phone. And the last time she said sit down, the first thing the girl did was swing on her. Bam. What the fuck?
Man.
No. We finna tear this bitch up.
I got to get my 50 feet. I got to get some feet away, away from it. If she doing
She in the corner, homie. It's a desk right here. It's a desk. She in the corner. It's a wall right here. It's a wall. It's a desk. She is at her desk. The girl come around to her desk, around her desk. She can't run through the teacher can't run through the goddamn wall now.
Right.
Now the teacher trying to conversate. The teacher trying to conversate. But in the process of the conversation, little mama, you really being too aggressive. You need to go sit down. Because this my motherfucking classroom. This not yours. You don't run shit, little mama. But when that little girl swung and hit that teacher did what anybody in the whole world need to do to any child. Kick them in their motherfucking ass. And when you kick them in their ass, a parent's supposed to see what happened. Oh, yeah? Come here. Now I'm finna kick your motherfucking ass.
Preservation. The law of self-preservation is done one. That's why I said I hadn't really heard the situation where it's like, well, it's actual self-defense to the, but from I was at the point where you got certain people that's like, well, she could have made it could have been made better decision in regards to the conflict resolution earlier. Taking the phone, when she took the girl phone, it escalated the shit. So really, that's why I say, well, did she have opportunity to leave the room to get additional resources? What? It is a problem with the kids coming to school. If they ain't gonna respect the teacher, if they don't respect their parents, So it's like, well, yeah, it's a situation that's bigger than the teacher. He teaches himself. Now, I hope that whatever investigation goes along with that, with this incident, it comes out fair in regards to the way the teachers treated. But man, we can't be. You can barely call people certain names now. You know that these motherfuckers is not allowed for the abuse, and it's coming from a nigga that got abused all the way to the point he left his mom and dad's house. My old man was a motherfucker. And my mama used switches and shit too. But I thought it made me a better person. But as you grow older, you start thinking how that psychologically affected your ass. It affects you, and then you carrying on the tradition of whooping or wanting to whoop somebody else's ass. But that's just me. That's just I just wanted to chat time in. I'm gonna shut up and listen for a little while.
Already, my guy.
Man, I'm sorry, y'all, man. How y'all doing?
What's up with it, my guy?
Yeah, chilling, man. I just think that the whole thing overall, I just think that and what it's coming to, it just really ain't nothing for a kid to learn in school nowadays. The world is different. I was hearing y'all talk how y'all, I'm 33, but even back when we was going to school, man, it wasn't no cell phones and social media. And see, nowadays kids are growing up different, man. They're more of adults than they are kids. So I just think that schools should be shut down. You know what I mean? I think it should be a choice. Like I was hearing, I actually said it first, but I heard Charleston say it. He said something like, long as they know how to read and write, do math, like that's the parents. That's our job to teach our kids that, because schools really ain't nothing but daycares, man. You see what I'm saying? And it seemed like it's more harm in kids going to school than it is helping them. Like it's school shootings, it's all type, it's abuse going on, sexual abuse. It's like, man, it's done got to the point where I just think they should shut it down, man. Like if a kid disrespects a teacher and puts their hands on them, man, and that person has to compromise their job and all of that, man, it's beyond just teaching kids now. Like, what is this even about? You see what I'm saying? So I just think that overall, and I believe that they will in the future, in the near future, that they'll shut schools down. Kids should be taught from home, man. And that's what they're going to push it to,
I mean, it's bigger that, the kids do need to get together, socialize together. That's what happened when they had the kids going to school during the COVID on the computers. They was failing out. Yeah, that's what they behind now because the lockdown shit. But
I mean, what really are they learning in school though that they can't learn from home? You know?
but, but
You can
my thing,
learn.
I would suggest changes to the way the school to the schools, perhaps certain changes to the schools. But getting rid of schools altogether, man, shit, I don't know about that, but maybe just a private schools or something like that, or certain career focused schools like vocation, like let's say you want to be a nurse or you want to be a mechanic or a computer programmer or whatever, that type of shit. But no, you got to keep them schools. Them schools is ancient.
Yeah,
Them
yeah.
schools, man, are only daycares, man. That's all it is. It's
Okay,
not
but
really.
so I'm gonna ask you this question. So so you now you putting responsibility on the parents, right? So what do you got to say about the single parents, the mothers that got to work two jobs?
Man, I just think that it should, yeah, they should be able to still work two jobs or whatever, but I think it should be some type of like Zoom or something. That them kids should be homeschooled. You see what
So
I'm
what?
saying? Because they already said that the teachers are underpaid anyway.
So who
That
gon'
shit,
and so that's why I'm saying this here. Who gonna Zoom teach them?
that shit didn't work.
Like
I
who
just
gonna
think
Zoom?
now,
Just think
yeah.
about what I'm saying, homie. We living in a time, right, where these kids had went through something that ain't never happened in the history of our life. Where they literally shut down the whole world.
Mhm.
They shut down the whole world. We never saw this shit before. Kids had to sit at home, go on Zoom, and still learn how to read, do math, learn history, and do all that, right? And
Mhm.
only for them kids to go back to school and they read way below their grade average. So we already know that that's not gonna be the answer. We know that's not the answer. But you know what I tell people? You gotta go to schools, man. And I hate to say this, but it's reality. Go to them white schools. Go to Highland Park. And then after you leave Highland Park, go to LG Pinkston. Now, what I tell everybody is this here. You look at the education. You look at how they run their schools. You look at how many parents are at parents' conferences. And then you'll come back to our hood, right? And we'll
Mhm.
go in there and you find out how many teachers really know their teachers' parents.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised that on none of them know they like. So therefore, homie, what we dealing with is we don't have it like when I was growing up. My mom had to work. If my teacher told my mama I did something, my mama told me to shut my goddamn mouth. When we go inside this school, she talk to this teacher. She get his teacher authorization. Hey, if he do any motherfucking thing in this class, you call me ASAP. I'ma come up here and tear his ass up in front of the whole class.
Right, right.
I'm embarrassing. See now my strategy is different. My thing is, my son, oh you fucking up in class? Don't worry about it. I got something for you, playboy. You wanna be a class clown? I got something for you.
Mhm.
They
When
still
you
had
go to school,
they
don't
still
you
had that
put
wooden
them
paddle when you went to school, Dewberry. The wooden
huh?
paddle. They still had that wooden.
You goddamn right. But what I tell my son is this here. You see them new shoes? I want all your new shoes. I want all them brand new clothes.
Yep.
You gonna go to school with them old ass shoes on and them old ass clothes. You wanna be the clown. Go to school looking like one. Cause your daddy ain't no clown, playboy. Your daddy take good care of you. So I gotta show him discipline. I gotta show him, homie. I gotta stay at that school having good conversations with the teachers while he's sitting there. So he can understand I got respect for this teacher. So you should have respect too. What's going on is this here. As a blacks, homie, we coming out and we showing disrespect. They seeing mama, daddy going up to the school saying, you better not hit my motherfucking son.
Mhm.
So guess what the kids saying? Yeah, She better not hit me no more. Fuck her.
They
So
manipulating.
they manipulating, homie. They playing the manipulate game. But once they show that y'all have a respect for each other, well, you'll be surprised how things will go. Cause guess what? That's just like you bringing your homeboy around your kids. And your kids seeing the respect you got for your partner. Your kids start calling your partner what? Unc. Unc, what's up, Unc?
Yeah.
Because you showing him that I got respect for this guy. So when they get older, guess what? Your kids still got respect for him because my daddy got respect for him.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, man.
I feel like that's what we losing at.
Yeah, and during that process you just described, you teaching the kids how to respect other people and those things that make a person respect. You know what I mean? It's like it's characteristics that you other person that gives you have
Damn, something wrong with your mic, Mr. Nigga.
echoing. Like
Yeah,
somebody
once
It's
somebody
going
just
in
came
and out.
on and it messed up the whole.
Yo,
But hey, man, I just wanted to add real quick. I'm sorry, y'all, but
Now go ahead.
I just think that kids should be evaluated. If you in school and you cutting up and you disrespecting people, listen, school ain't for you. Like I went to Job Corps, man. I dropped out of. I spent 2 weeks into the 10th grade, man, and I think it's a perfect program. That's where I mean, a lot of kids is trouble. That's where they need to be at. They don't need to be in school causing problems for kids that want to be there. That's what school should be for. School should be for kids that want to be there, for parents that want to be involved. But it's no respect level. It's like, a kid got social media and Instagram and Facebook, and their mamas and daddies do too. So it's no
Boundaries.
no type of difference. Like
Boundaries.
we don't see no type of you know what I'm
connect.
saying? This is the parents, and this is what the parents is doing the same thing the kids is doing. So if your kid, they need to be evaluated before they get into school each year. If your attitude is messed up and you don't got the proper type, discipline, man, those kids should be mandatory, have to go to Job Corps. That's where the money should go to. You got to, man, the more money they put into them Job Corps systems, that's where it should be, man. Because there a kid can learn a trade and all of that. I encourage young kids, man, if you're not doing good in school, you don't see yourself graduating, I encourage them to drop out. Get a GED, get a general equivalent diploma. That's what I did. You see what I'm saying? But they don't need to be in school disrupting other kids that want to be there, man. It's bad, man. It makes it bad, bro. Because a lot of these kids don't got mamas and daddies that care about them. You see? So, yeah, man, y'all need to go to Job Corps where y'all got some, where y'all still around kids and people of that age, but they don't need to be in school, man. These kids is bringing guns and every damn thing to school, man.
I'm
Doing
with you.
drugs, they doing it all. They doing the whole nine in school. You go to Job Corps, man, or drop out, man, and get you a job, man. And stop making it bad for good students.
high school.
I'm sorry. I don't give a damn if they in middle school. If your attitude is not right, we evaluate you. You cannot go to this school. There should be an evaluation each year from 8th grade on up. You're not right up here. You can't attend here. Matter of fact, you can't even go to no schools out here. Go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry, y'all.
Damn, I did something. I don't know what the fuck I just did. Oh, my bad. Now,
That's all I wanted to say.
Now, look, man, it ain't like I tell everybody. This ain't no right or wrong answer. Everybody got a way to try to fix this shit. And I keep telling niggas, man, I'm just out here in this community trying to fix it. But I know one thing. They don't show these teachers no respect, though.
Hey, man, but real quick before I let you go, man, real brief, man, I like what y'all doing, man. You and Charleston got his ways of getting to the people, but it's effective. And I like what y'all doing.
Shut this negativity down and this violent music. These are the things that are mainly affecting the kids. This music, that's what's affecting these kids, man. They got them, they're beyond control. You know, you can't control them. You can't teach them nothing. You can't tell them nothing. The music is so powerful, man. These kids are trying to be like what they hear. They trying to be the Pooh Shiesties and the NBA young boys, man. That is what is tearing up our kids, our community for one, but our kids. Those are the ones that's really consuming in his music. So I like what y'all doing, man, and the type of discussions that y'all have, man. Like, because we need a change, man. We're the only race of people on planet Earth that go through what we go through, but we tear each other down. We do this to each other. So it takes people like you, like us, to come together, man, and figure out a solution, man. I like what y'all doing, man.
Man, I appreciate the love, homie. I really do.
Already, man. Hey, man, y'all take care, man. I'm gonna go and get back in this little gig, man.
Already, man. I appreciate you coming up, my guy. And I
Already, fam. Take
appreciate
care, man.
you know, I appreciate you for giving me your honest opinion about things. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not a right or wrong. I like for people to, you know, voice their opinions so we all can be able to, you know what I'm saying, get something from this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
cause we
nigga,
soon gonna be extinct, man. If we don't get it together, man, like we're self-destructing, man, on each other, and they sitting back watching us like, wow,
yeah,
you ain't
people
got to do
thought,
nothing. These niggas gonna kill each other off.
homie, people thought I was playing when I said that we damn near extinct. People thought when I first came on this internet and I said, say my nigga, we gonna be extinct. People really thought I was just talking, just saying something, homie. I'm watching our kids go. I'm watching the growth of the Hispanic community in our neighborhoods. I'm
These niggas
watching
should be looked at. These niggas should be looked at as terrorists in our community.
God
Look at the
damn.
music.
Are you hitting
They
it
look
on
at the
the head?
music y'all pumping out. This making people, you know, especially kids. This making kids feel that way. It need to be shut down, man. Period. Any sexual immorality, anything violent needs to be shut down, man. Period. But I
Man,
love y'all, man.
already, big homie.
Already, fam. Y'all take it easy.
Already.
Yep.
Say, man, y'all know what time it is, man. I had to mute because some people volume is messing up a little bit. Hold on. Everybody, unmute one at a time. Six, unmute. Hold on, let me unmute six. Hold on. Damn,
Damn, man.
my bad. Hold on. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jonathan, you got, it's your background. So I don't know what it is. Your
Is it
background got a
mine?
hell of an echo.
Is it mine?
Nah, it ain't yours, it's Jonathan. Jonathan, it's something on your background. When you turn it on, it's got a hell of an echo in the back. I don't know what it is.
My volume might be too loud or something.
Yeah, but now, yeah. But that's why I say I get what everybody's saying, homie. But dog, man, we gotta, man, say, homie, because listen to this check me out, right? Check me out. And if I'm wrong, I know everybody got their right. If you steady, if you cussing out your mama, right, at home, right? You go to school, you cussing out your teachers. When you see the police do something to you, what you gonna do to the police?
Get folded.
I'm
Get
just saying though. So what do we start at to stop this goddamn this madness?
Well, I don't know about the teacher fighting the student thing. But now that you mention it,
uh, keep freezing
You
up.
froze six.
Yeah, that old $5
Real
internet.
quick, dude. I wanted to come on and
hey,
disagree with
day.
Buddy. Oh, there she go. You froze up six.
Oh, okay, my bad. Hey, y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
What you was saying, BJ?
I wanted to disagree with Buddy. I told him don't leave. I was coming. I know he was reading the comments.
yeah,
He said something about when kids don't have self discipline and all this other fugazi type, excuse me, shit. Just go to job court, baby. That's the worst thing you can do. That's the worst. That's just like sending your child somewhere with no guidance. But that's all really job court is no guidance. Like the only reason why I speak of it because I experienced it because I thought I didn't get my diploma, but I did. So I spent 2 weeks there. 2 weeks of hell.
Charlie Brown.
You had niggas from the area that had drugs on campus. You had this thing called the green grass. I'm asking, what's the green grass? That's the deep little wooded area where they go to have, sexual relations and shit. I'm like, what? Then you got other foreigners, not that, discredit Americans too, but it was like more what did he say he was? VA, Virgin Island or something, trying to force a relationship on you, and if you don't know how to defend yourself, your little punani took. So job court is not recommended. No. At
Yeah, it's
all.
rough the job corps, especially the one down there in Bowling Green. Yeah, it's rough. Job corps is hardcore.
Man,
But
we
them
had
kids who
down
don't
here in
want to do
Florida.
right, but them kids who don't want to do right in school, where their parents, either TPS.
But see,
Uh-huh.
down here in Florida, I job court, and that's why I say it's the worst thing you can do. It was a kid that got set on fire down here at a job court.
No.
That boy ain't deserved that. And it was like what 4, 5 of them that set this baby on fire. So you
Oh
saying
my
go put your
God.
kids in job court, not knowing if they gonna live to make this get whatever little certificate they trying to get? No. So I don't advise job court. If it's
Yeah, it's
somebody that can't
rough.
handle a big class or whatever for school, or they dealing with, background as far as family problems and stuff and really can't focus and want to get away, yeah, but still, job court, no.
No
Mm.
vacation.
Right, that's all it is. That's all. It scared me so bad. I was like, I know I'm from the hood. I really had to act hood around these people. I'm in what, Brunswick, Georgia, where the dude got, killed that. Like, and these white folks, we pull up on this big old white looking bus. They locking their stoves and shit. And I'm like, why y'all laughing? Like, the guidance counselors, they knew what was going on. They were like, be careful, you not accepted in all stores. Well, what you mean? When the bus pull up, we go to this little store. Man, that white lady locked the door so quick.
Wow.
She didn't care about us standing at the window with no money. Our money
Dang.
was green like theirs, but our skin wasn't their color.
Right.
So job court, no, that really struck a nerve then. My bad.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy.
that teacher wasn't wrong. Yeah, I'd have put the jumper cables on it too. You in my space, they need to make something where these teachers are able to defend themselves, stand your ground without, with the haymakers. Not, but how you gonna let a student take over your class? She was up on that lady like she was finna beat her ass already by the phone. You know you're not supposed to have the phone. In order for your phone to get took, it had to be seen. So at the end of the day, when she crossed behind that table, that lady poster stood up because you got a similar position.
Yeah.
You don't know how hard this heifer hit. She could have had some scissors, a blade, or anything. You can't trust these little heifers and these little Negroes that's coming to school smelling their crunch and feeling their crunch. How we gonna ask for them to be a teacher and we can't protect them? Come on now. They don't pay them people enough to get beat on. That ain't no correctional institution they running where they got to learn self-defense, how to back train and put this bitch in a locky where they can't harm them or they self and others. No.
I wonder what that kid's parents are saying today.
Trying to get some money, trying to get some money.
Killing
When she
me.
should be trying to get some goddamn lawyers or something, or some psychiatrists or something, or find a little girl daddy. Evidently, she around school, tipping in the halls or somewhere in the stairs, getting a little twat twisted.